started. So we can see everyone except for John as usual. And
yes.
Of course.
Yes. Only one who has no balls.
Luce is missing tonight. Kirk is missing tonight. Raphael will show up around 8:30 like he usually does. We have two groups right now. Guys are split. So the first hour we're going to focus on one. And then I'll take that into account that Raphael shows up around 8:30. And then we'll switch over to the other one. Unless the first group is able to make it to where the other group is. So during that hour. If not, then Brain and Felix, you guys can turn in early.
You guys haven't seen Raphael's character,
can make it over to them in an hour. So, which I doubt, because I have some nasty stuff for you. So, first we're gonna start with Pretty Princess. Actually.
Oh hell yeah!
So, you are flying through the sky on your luck dragon, or I mean your manticore.
Where's my
over the Black Forest. You see the forest giving way below you. The manticore is like there it is. And he points with one of his those nasty barb-like claws in the direction of a building, the center of a clearing in the middle of the Black Forest. Oh, let me silence this shit. And there it is.
Yeah,
I believe that's your location. That's the location you and your friends are searching for. And you can see kind of looks. I mean, this is a little mini map of it, the black and white map of what you see. But you're seeing it at night, so it's kind of dark. And the map is not a good image because I had to actually scan it. So not even scan it, took a picture. So the end is right here, and there's a couple other buildings around it that you can see, and you can see that it's at a 5 point. It's at a road, a little crossroad that splits into 5 points, and that's what you're looking at, Princess. So he starts to circle around the inn. He's like, curious. What is it you want in this inn, Princess?
Now I don't know. I think everyone wants to go to sleep and do crazy games or something. I got my magic staff. So I don't need nothing.
Do you know what this place is?
I heard it was magic from the weird little kid. There's big magic here.
We are in a very magical place. You see him hovering, and he comes down and lands right in front of the inn. As you look at the inn is a pretty modest-looking building. It's only got 1 floor, and there seems to be another little building directly behind it. You do notice one strange thing about it, Princess. To the double doors, and the side of both double doors, there's actually like 2 hovering fires that are illuminating. It's like they're like torches, but they're hovering. There's nothing holding them up. Okay, and he lands right in front of it, and he's like, "I won't go in there. I can't. I don't fit."
Yes, you do. Watch my magic. Pretty Princess, throws the staff at the door in an attempt to make the door bigger. She has no magic.
So it bounces off the door and it makes a noise. Okay, after a few moments, he lowers his head so you can drop down on the floor.
See, I made it a little bigger, I think. Maybe by an inch. You should be able to fit now.
He's like,
you know what? I think I'm going to talk to them about the door size.
He starts to shrug so you'll get off. He starts to move his shoulder down so you can slide off.
She immediately jumps off, not noticing us. I'm going to talk to the owners. They don't make doors big enough for cats.
Okay. As you start getting close to the inn and you look at it, you feel this overwhelming feeling of peace coming over you. And I'll put the theme that I created that I found for the inn. Hold on. Nice and peaceful. Set that of course, it's fucking you guys have to lower yourselves on your screen. So the inn, the door opens and you see a little old man step out, and he starts to hobble towards you. And as you look at the guy, he looks not hard, but not soft either. There's something about him that screams neutral to you. He's like, he looks over at the princess, and he looks down. He looks right into your eyes. He said, "Child, you brought her here, Narzhul?" And the manticore nods his head.
You gonna let the kitty inside? Make the doors bigger.
Child.
Wizard, make the doors bigger.
Child, you look like you've been through hell.
I got big magic. I don't gotta worry about that.
Come inside, child. You'll be safe inside.
The pretty princess grabs the staff, naturally, that she threw.
When he sees the staff, he hands it to you. And then he turns over to the manticore. And he's like, "Narzhul, do you wish your usual place?" And the manticore goes, "No." Like, "No. Her friends wanted to speak to me. I think I'll go visit them."
Don't worry, kitty cat. I'll make sure this wizard makes the door bigger. I'll convince him.
So the old man goes, he pats you on the hand. He says, "Come inside, child." He takes you in.
Okay, roll to pickpocket. I'm going for his beard hair.
Of course you are. As you go in, I'm going to change the little map thing. As you can see, this is kind of what the interior of the inn looks like. It's very homey. It's warm. Very late. It's very late, so there's no one inside the inn except his wife. Of course, every innkeeper's wife is giant, is fat. She comes running out and she dotes over you. She's like, "Oh, honey, what are you doing out there? You look filthy." She starts trying to clean you with a rag.
Did I succeed in taking the beard hair?
Oh, you roll for the theft of a beard hair? What'd you roll?
Yes. 10.
10? No. So the old man like catches you. He catches your head and goes and swats you away.
I need that magic beard hair. I know wizards have extra powerful magic. It's gonna make my staff more powerful. You have to give it.
We can discuss that further inside, child. Come inside. You hear the wings of the manticore start to flap, and you see the wind come from underneath it, and he looks back at you. "I'll see you later, princess." He disappears into the darkness. So you go inside?
Pretty princess wastes no time demanding that the old man makes the door bigger for the kitty. By the time he gets back,
the old man's like, "We'll take care of that in the morning. Come inside, princess."
Good.
You finally go in?
Yeah.
Okay. So they take you inside and they start doting on you and they start bringing drinks to you. And the place is really pretty. It's very homey and you feel safe. That's the one thing you feel, an overwhelming feeling of safety. Anything you want to do in there before I switch over to the other areas?
Do I see any suspicious looking characters?
It's really late at night, maybe like 3 or 4 in the morning. So there's nobody here. Everyone's. You can ask if there's any other people, but no, it's just the 2 owners. The place is closed.
If there was someone, I might have waved my staff at them, but no. If there's no one, then yeah. Pretty Fair Princess is probably just going to pass out.
There are things that you can see, but there are no people. I mean, there's art, there's objects.
Is there any interesting, peculiar objects that I may be interested in?
Interesting, peculiar objects? Alright. There is, on one of the tables, is a deck of cards. Okay, and it invites you to it. Like it's calling to you, the deck. On the walls, there are what you normally find in an inn, on the woods. You find the trophies of animals, like a deer head, moose head. You do find there's like a black wide brim hat of a design you've never seen hanging from the wall. But you know
that kind of hat. I know that kind of hat. Pretty Princess runs, grabs that hat off the wall, puts it on, and then jumps on a table. I declare myself pretty sheriff. I'm running this place now.
The old man's like, he looks at you in the hat, and you can't tell, but the hat is way too big for you. But it fits perfectly on the giant black guy that you're having. But the child is way too big. So he pats you on the hand and says, "Yes, child, of course, we'll make you pretty sheriff. Why don't we give you some tea and take you inside to get some sleep?"
All right. Only because I decided that I'm going to sleep. And that is the only reason. I'm a sheriff.
Okay.
Pretty princess swipes the cards.
You swipe the cards. Okay. All right. So you took the deck. Okay. You now carry a deck of many things on you. Okay.
Yeah. I sent a message asking why.
So that's just so you're aware. All right. So that's it for the princess. We'll leave her right there. And Ray, are you there?
Poor bastard forgot the card.
Brain, are you there? All right,
here.
So we're gonna jump over to Nero and Groth. Okay, the two of you have been in the woods, running about. You lost the camp in the panic. You can't find your way back to the camp, and but you did manage to find each other. You lost Rohan. You have no freaking clue where he's at. You also lost Koligar. You have no clue where he's at. So, but you were able to stick together. So the two of you together, everything looks exactly the same. Okay, you have no fucking clue who you are. You know you're deep in the woods. You kind of have a general idea. I guess both of you know how to read the sun, the moon, and everything of the direction towards the inn. But you, for the life of you, can't find the campfire, and you definitely can't find the road. So what do you guys do? You take it away.
Damn these woods.
Damn indeed. Where are the others? We need to find them quickly.
We've been looking for hours. We can't. Maybe we should just head to that inn. See if we could find civilization. They'll probably do the same thing and head to the same location.
I think that may be for the best. I'm sure one of them is hungry at least. Went to find some food.
Some berries.
We walked. I take the berries and we started walking to the inn.
This is Moonwind. Berries do something to you. Let me go grab them. No, I'm kidding. The
Oh,
They're normal berries. You're okay. So
freaking berries from some guy named Nero. All right.
After a little while of walking, are you guys blazing the direction you're heading, or you're just walking in that direction? Are you blazing the trail?
We're walking. We're trying not to get. We're trying not to get killed by something in the middle of the dark.
Yeah, but I mean, are you making like signs that you can find if you circle back? Is what I'm trying to tell you and to ask you.
Oh, I'm trying to leave landmarks for ourselves.
Yeah, to make sure you don't circle around. Do you do that?
Yeah, well, we don't want to get lost. We'll do whatever we can to not get lost. And
after a little while, you realize you're making circles. As soon as you find one of the twigs that you made of the broken tree branches that you made that you used to blaze, you find that you're making little circles. So, and you find each other in the exact same spot, and now you start realizing that this wood may be enchanted.
All right. So I want to try something. Let me try casting ventriloquism, right? So if I shoot my voice from directly in front of us and it comes from behind us, we know where we are in the space that we're in, right? So it's enchanted woods. We're in a circle, wherever the hell we are, right?
Of course. Go ahead. Go ahead. What page ventriloquism?
That wineskin over there, that's a wineskin. That's actual wine, not the water. This is the water skin.
Oh, well, too much wine. Too much wine. Hey, this checks out all right. I know it does not work like this in D&D, but I get it's just going to check out. Trust me.
That's right. The forest is completely empty, as it always is at night. That's why you swim with alligators
You're not
at
here,
night, too.
mute.
They're sweethearts.
Mute yourself, Tyler. Father Francisco now.
Don't worry. I will give you my blessing, for I am a cleric in my life. Here, look upon this. It shall give you powers.
You and your frog.
It is a frog.
Okay, I'm on the page. Ryan, go ahead. You may roll.
Alright, so I know I keep casting it from here. This is just the easiest way to do this. Alright, one sec. Single spell die check. No. Where the hell's the roll for this thing?
Roll 1d20 plus your casting bonuses. You should have quite a bit because you've used that stat.
You know what? Let's just go simple.
What'd you roll?
Did I roll at all?
Okay, you have a 5. You also have your bonus, your spellcasting bonuses, your normal spellcasting. The 5 is just from the staff. You should have the ones that Groth.
Oh right, 5 is just from the staff, and I have a bonus for 4 points on this.
Plus 9.
On this spell check.
9 plus 5 is 14. Which is, yes, you're able to send a short phrase to a place within. Actually, go ahead first. Roll a manifestation, which is a 1d4.
Roll a what?
Manifestation. Roll 1d4.
You cut out there.
I trust I didn't miss any excitement.
Just roll a normal 1d4, right?
You missed everything.
You rolled a 2. Okay, so.
That's it.
Alright, so you're sending your voice ahead. You can use your own voice. You can simulate another voice and send it within 30 feet and line of sight. So what are you doing?
I send hello. I send hello 30 feet in my voice forward.
Okay, so you guys hear his voice 30 feet ahead. There's like a slight movement over there, like some kind of puff of smoke. You know that's part of your spell. There's some kind of manifestation of the spell. And then you hear the hello hit you right back. But now it's coming from a female voice. You hear hello. And then you hear another hello over off to your left, another hello behind you. And then you hear them laughing. And it's the laughter of women. And they're enjoying
There's something going on.
Women? I don't understand.
No, that wasn't the woman at first. That was myself. Seems shouting forward is coming from behind us. Doesn't look like we're getting out of here by walking.
Now you notice a little off to your right, both of you see a woman. And she runs between one tree to the other. And you caught a glimpse of her. You caught a glimpse of green skin and twigs all over her body, like leaves all over her body. And her hair glows like a greenish color. But it glows so you can actually see it in the darkness before it disappears behind another tree. They're laughing.
So,
you hear laughter coming from her.
How to explain that?
And are we able to keep track of it as she's running, or are we losing her? How fast is she going?
From one tree to the other and disappeared behind that tree. You don't see her again. I mean, you can go towards that tree and see if you can find her. She was laughing. And she was stunning. What you saw of her was like the most beautiful woman you've ever seen.
I don't know, but if we're stuck in the woods, at least it's with beautiful women. I start walking that way.
So you
And again, not everything
where
is
you last saw her?
as it. Yeah, I'm heading towards where I last saw her.
All right. I will have both of you roll intelligence checks.
Okay.
Intelligence.
Okay,
13.
From Groth. How about you, Nero?
13.
You have no clue what that is. You that was a woman, and and you feel a stirring in your loins. So as you want to come close to her. Okay. So as you get to the tree that she disappeared behind, you see a clearing behind that tree. The clearing is in a circular, basically a big circle. Okay, and there are rocks around it. It looks a little like a Stonehenge, like a hedge, and you see three of them there. Three women. All three of them look only slightly different. All three of them have glowing green hair. I'll show you a representation. It's up to you where this thing, but they look like this. Two of them are singing, and it's one of the most beautiful sounds you've ever heard in your life. And the third one is she's like she looks over you. She's like, "Oh, they're here," and she's like, and she points at Groth because you were the first one to get there, and it's like, "Come inside, come inside." She's inviting you in.
I look back at Nero. I'm skeptical, but good things can happen. We walk towards them.
They have green hair. That's not normal. Even in Rome, they had all the different fashions of hair and
one of them pulls her hair
makeup
aside, and so you can see the swell of her breast, and she ain't wearing clothes.
Well,
I understand breast.
She
green hair.
She winks at Nero.
Yeah. Yeah. Green hair reminds me of poison. We might want to be careful here.
It's just not normal.
So we walk up.
Groth, it's not just not normal.
So you walk up to
them?
Okay.
It's okay.
So
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you step into the ring. Okay. You follow? Nero?
Listen, either it's a boss fight or beautiful women. One thing is gonna happen.
It's
right?
green hair. It's not normal, Groth.
One of them stands up.
I know.
The very first one you saw, Groth.
Walk around the woods.
The very first one you saw, Groth, stands up when she sees you enter the fairy circle, and she smiles. She gives you this winning fucking smile, and starts to look. She starts to like luxuriously walk towards you. Her hips moving, and her lips part, and she gets closer to you, and roll. Hold on a second.
As she's walking forward, I'm gripping both the staff and I put my hand behind me and kind of grab for a spear, not deciding which one, just in case, right? Definitely.
You're going for your spear. She's battle. Like, and then she looks at your spear. She's like, no, not that one, not that spear. And she reaches out, takes your hand, and moves it to your other spear. And you feel like warmth as she touches you, like this crazy ass warmth. So roll a will save.
Saw a community episode about this.
I need your alignments, both of you.
A situation similar to this, and the character's name was Hector the Well Endowed. So you know how that went. Let me see.
I'm lawful.
Okay.
I'm neutral.
Okay. You don't get a saving throw. You're automatically stunned. So she puts brain. So are you, Felix. One of them starts walking towards Nero, and she reaches out and she's like, "Come into the circle." Felix, you can roll a save to not enter the circle, but you're stunned. You're staring at her. Groth, they're pulling you deeper into the circle, and she's just making out with you. She's not doing anything harmful. Her face isn't turned into a monster's face. She's kissing you, straight up.
What kind of save?
Will save.
Okay.
A save for love.
A save for love.
I'm gonna be ending up making out with a tree or something. This is gonna suck.
A 12.
12, you fucking flunked. So you step over into the fairy ring, and you're also stunned. Both of you roll a 1d4. Both of you.
Oof, 4.
4? Okay. Nero, you and her are going. She takes you back, and there's like a rock. There's like what looks like an altar there, and she lays you on it, and the two of you are going hot and heavy for about 4 rounds. What did you roll, Brian?
Got a 3. Dude, this guy is getting laid on an altar. Enjoy that while it lasts.
The two
You're
of you
getting
are getting
sacrificed.
laid. You're getting laid. The nymphs, because that's what they are, nymphs. So, are 2 of them, and then the third one looks around. He's like, "You guys had a friend. Where did he go? The cleric."
How do you know about him? Hey, who's the cleric?
We saw you run into the woods after the monster, after Narzhul. We've been following you. This is the third one. And then the first one grabs your face and turns you back towards her so you can keep making out. This is Groth. Nero, you're fucking. Nero, you're gone for like 4 rounds, man. You don't got nothing to say.
Can I do like
It's been 5,000 years.
Can I do like a save or something to break out and keep talking about this thing? Because
you can keep talking. You can keep
I feel like it's a trap, right?
But she's like, you can keep talking, man. You don't need to roll save. You can keep talking. I mean, you can only if you want to roll a save to push her away and get out of here. That's different. But if you want to keep talking, you can keep talking. You're not gonna do anything.
You know what I do? I start thinking about the staff, right? Like was it the demon in the staff?
Okay, Malagog appears in your mind.
Yeah, right.
The dragon Malagog, and he's like, "Yes, I was watching. Why are you ruining this?"
Wanted to get your input. This seems too good to be true.
He's like, "These are nymphs. They will keep you here for hundreds of years." That doesn't sound.
I cannot move.
That doesn't sound so bad, does it?
It does when the world will end in less than 100 years. If this was a time of peace, if there was nothing going on, I wouldn't mind. And I probably don't have 100 years, so maybe best to get out of here as soon as we can. Need to find a way out.
So we're talking again. Is that what this is? I can loan you my power. If we're talking again.
I don't need your power this time.
Not
Just
to
needed
kill,
some information.
to resist.
Thing I can do without. I now know that I'm under an enchantment. I need to get out of here. That's all the information I need. And yeah, now I'd like to make that save by myself, not use.
Third turn of fondling her, you may roll. Yes.
Okay. I fondle for 3 turns. You know what? Now that I know I'm enchanted for 3 turns, listen, I'm gonna enjoy it, right? So Groth definitely enjoys it, and he tries to remember by that last turn that he needs to get the fuck out.
Okay. So on the third turn, you may roll a will save.
Okay. As DM, I think you need to describe each one of these turns in extreme detail.
No, if I go any further, this video gets rated something else.
Yeah, this video has to be posted somewhere else.
Have no fear, I will help you. You hardly recall it, for it's all a blur of happiness.
That's it. A warm joy. So, go ahead, make a roll. Let's see how badly you fail. Mind you, if you roll really,
what?
really, really low, you guys are gone for 200 years. So
Nice. And I have to save before I can cast a spell, any spells or do anything, right?
yeah, you do have to make the save to resist her in any fucking way. You gotta roll a will save.
Okay.
And then at the end of the fourth turn, I'll ask Felix if he wants to do one. So he might be enjoying himself so much he doesn't care. He isn't immortal. 200 years doesn't really bother him. So
this is pretty important.
The Emperor's service has its benefits.
Man. Do I burn luck or not? Alright. Yeah, I'll burn... You know what? Fuck it. 200 years. Do I die if I spend 200 years here? Like, do I age? What's going on here? I don't mind it. Listen, you guys... Yeah, I'll make another character. This guy's having a good time.
That's pretty much... I'll bring your character back if we do a time jump of 200 years, but I'll come up with something to bring you back. You'll be out for the rest of this adventure at least.
Let's see.
If you guys fail this.
11. What do we have to roll here? Oh, I mean, you I guess.
So you're like, okay. Fuck it. So you and her fall into the grass, and you roll around a little bit. So the Nero, fourth turn. You wish to roll again? Do you wish to roll? This is your only chance. We'll save. Groth completely failed. You're gonna have to drag him off. If you make her save, and you also now know that 13 or 11, what he rolled, is not enough.
I'll be both grateful and angry. So, please.
All right, so I'm gonna burn some luck then. I'm trying to resist.
How much luck?
I just went for a couple points, I guess.
You gotta put the points.
Okay. Oh, great.
God damn it, dude.
That's what you burned? Okay, you burned the luck, it didn't do shit, you still failed. So the two of you are really heavily enjoying the fun. And the third one looks between the two of you and walks over to you, and she wants to decide which of the two of you she's going to go after. So I'm going to roll, and then you can roll to resist her, the person that she chooses, and that will break the spell as well. So she will roll a 50% chance. So where are the dice?
How's this enchantment work? Do we know?
You guys have no fucking clue. It's magic. Okay, so roll 13. So Nero, roll 12.
Magic.
She chooses you.
Magic.
She's like that Roman. He looks familiar. She's like, I think I'll go for him since the other one's not coming. So she goes over to you, Felix. So now you have a second one on you, and now you're not sure you can survive, doing this for 200 years. So I'll let you roll again, and give you an extra +2 because you figured that out. But that's it.
Okay.
You fail this, you guys are stuck here until next adventure. So that's all I figured out.
17. 17 work?
You roll a 17.
Death by...
Huh?
You roll a 17? Okay. You
17.
You resist the second one, and it snaps you out of the spell, and you're kind of cursing yourself at the same time because they're both beautiful. They don't turn into monsters as soon as you pull away. And she's like, why? Why are you pulling away?
I'm done. Thank you for the great night, and I must excuse myself.
You're like,
come here, Groth.
And they turn over to Groth.
Huh?
We'll go to him. And then they go over to Groth. So
I grab Groth. I grab Groth by the scruff of his neck, and I lift him up, and I roll out with him.
Do you attempt to resist, Groth?
No, but I start cursing at him. I know that I have to go, so I let him drag me, but I'm very angry.
So as he's cursing at you, you're dragging him by the scruff. The three nymphs follow you like, you shouldn't leave. You should stay with us. It's dangerous out there.
We'll take our chances.
Okay. The moment you step out of the fairy ring, you notice that it starts to disappear vaguely behind you, and right in front of you is the Manticore, Narzhul, looking at you with a big smile on his face.
Like this, I grab Groth and I turn him around.
Groth, you better hope you have your pants on.
So, he's like, you were looking
Knew it.
for me. Here I am.
You got your insurance paid up. This is gonna get ugly.
So, no, that's weird. Yeah, you were looking for me. You found me. So he starts to move a little to his right. His massive paws, making step by step. Why did you come try to find me? What is it between you and the princess? You wish to harm the princess.
Who are you talking to me?
He's looking at both of you. His eyes are going back and forth between the two of you.
We're trying to keep the princess away from you.
Why?
You're the evil.
Because I'm evil. Is that what you think I am? He gets really close to Groth and he takes a whiff. He goes, chaos. Lots of chaos in you. You should have stayed in the circle. I've already eaten you.
Looking at your face and smelling your breath, I should have stayed in the circle. Prepare to die.
Initiative. He's like, good. I like it when they don't talk. roll initiative.
Yeah, he'd be better than him starting it, right? We gotta at least go out cool. Let's go.
17.
I remind you can always run back to the ferry side. In case it gets worse. If things get worse. So, that's all I'm saying.
The 6.
Alright, so Felix rolled what? 17?
17.
And
Groth rolled a 6. Narzhul rolled a 7. So you are first, Nero. The lion-headed monsters. You notice that its tail spreads out behind it, and it's got these nasty thorns all over that thing, and it's spread open. You see these big thorn things. They look very, very wicked. But his eyes are on Groth. He's close enough to both of you to strike.
Alright, so I use my sword. I'm trying to find my... And I'm going to do my mighty deed 4. I'm trying to cut off his that tip of the tail, the one that has the blades on it.
Go ahead.
So I maxed out on my mighty deed.
Okay, so roll to hit.
15.
Okay. As you go to try to slash the tail, he pulls it back and gives you a mocking laugh. You say, "Nice try, Roman." You have anything else? What's up, Raphael?
Hello. Go ahead. How are you all guys doing?
Raphael.
What's going on?
We're in the middle of a fight. They ran away.
Good.
They ran away from the greatest moment of their lives to get into a fight with a monster. So.
Oh no.
They were talking to nymphs first, and now they're talking to a manticore.
They ran away from some nymphs.
Yep.
I used that in both terms very loosely.
All right, so it pulls its tail back, and it flings it forward, and armor class on Nero.
22.
22.
Yes.
So it's firing 6 of these things at you.
Damn.
First one. Misses. Second one. Misses. Third one. Misses. Fourth one. Critical failure. Fifth one. Another one. Sixth one. Hits. Okay. Since he rolled critical fails on 2 of them, I'm going to have those remove the sixth one. So those get tangled up in the sixth one, and so all these storms go flying at you, and every last one of them misses. Okay. He still has 2
I'm
more
behind my
attacks.
shield.
He still has 2 more attacks. The
Jesus
second attack
Christ.
is he leaps over onto Groth and attempts to eat him. What's your armor class, Groth?
Let's take a look.
No,
13? Oh, wait, that can't be right.
You're a mage. They have low armor class.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you're a wizard. That's the armor class.
Mages tend to have pretty bad armor class.
Yeah, he leaps on top of you.
Ask Raphael.
Gives you a nasty
He is
little slash
a
with
wizard.
his claw to knock you down, and does 1d8 damage to you. You're gonna take this much. Six damage.
That's why you spend the big bucks on armor.
All right.
Brain, you took 8 damage. You're still up?
Yeah, I'm still up.
Okay. Both of you roll luck checks.
A minute.
Uh, 15.
15. Okay. How about you, Brain? Luck check. Felix, didn't you burn luck? Felix, didn't you burn luck?
I did, but I had gotten over luck before in the last game.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
14.
14. All right, so Grimaldus roll higher. So sorry, Groth, you're getting hit. His stinger, because he not only does he have those things, he has a stinger. His stinger slashes at you and hits you. What's your armor class again? 13, right? Let's see if he misses. $24, he hits.
Oh,
So that thing hits you
nice.
straight up. You're going to roll a fortitude saving throw.
Okay.
¿Qué pasa, Benito? What? ¿Qué comiste? Okay.
What'd you roll? 10? Okay. So you're going to take this much damage. Let me know if you're still up from the poison. 4 damage.
Still up.
Are you still up?
I'm still up.
All right. The poison gets into you. You feel it going into your stamina, into your strength itself. You're going to lose this much stamina. Okay. Stamina will recover at 1 per day. Okay. And if you go drop down to 0, you're dead. You lose 2 stamina. Okay, so just write that down next to your stamina. It's not permanent. You can heal after that strike.
Got a note here.
Okay, you're all fucked up, and he gets really close to you. He's like, I can smell the chaos on you. He's like, I will feed on it. So what do you do, Groth? The thing is almost completely centered on you. It doesn't really care about Nero. Your turn, man.
Let's see. I got a few things I can do here.
Remember, you can always run back into the fairy circle.
Yeah, that doesn't seem much better. 200 years.
Between the rock and the hard place.
Yeah, right?
Who says you're gonna die in there, though?
I gotta say, the rock
right
is
the edge.
definitely the better place.
You notice that the manticore stays at the edge of the fairy circle. He won't go in.
Rock.
I mean, you might not age. You might not age for 200 years. And you'll have 200 years of love-making experience.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if I can cast sleep on this motherfucker.
Try.
Let's see. Hold up. You know what? I will do Cloak of the Carniflex again.
What book is that in again? It's in annual, right?
Yes. And I'm gonna burn 2 luck.
Remember, you're a mage. You can burn things other than luck. And you got like the greatest mage in history sitting. he can give you some advice. Up there. Look up right now.
You could burn an arm, you could sacrifice something. Magic item, someone's head.
Never.
Yeah, just go ahead and chop your arm off.
Nice.
Actually, you know what? Go ahead and corrupt yourself. I hear that's fun. Corrupt yourself, and just take a few corruptions for bonuses. It doesn't matter that you will look ugly. Yeah, if you take a few corruptions, you can get bonuses, depending on whether it's a lesser, moderate, or greater corruption. A lot of fun. You could do a ritual too, but you don't have that kind of time. So yeah.
If I had time, I would summon animals and then sacrifice them immediately.
Yeah, I mean,
never cover.
Wait, hold on. I burned 2 points of personality. Can I do that?
Oh yeah, you can burn whatever you want, man. You can burn your ass cheeks.
Never burn more than 1 point of personality, even in dire moments.
You hear in the background the nymph's like, no, when you burn personality behind you.
I can go back,
They
right?
just ran away from 3 nymphs and ran into a manticore. So,
I don't know what's worse.
I mean, they could get 200 years of lovemaking experience. I mean, it's quite an application there. Oh God, I'm so glad I'm a skeleton.
So they went from. Oh no, that. Don't forget.
They went from in the middle of having speaking whispers with the nymphs from head to a man.
Dude, you know what? I don't think Brain even got a chance to actually make love with any of them. Freaking Nero screwed one like 4 times in a row before he even decided to do anything.
Nero finished
you did?
Oh, let's go. He didn't. Brain was gonna get a. He was gonna get a.
Yeah.
Stick a move, man.
Screwed it all up. So you roll a 25, Brain. Roll 1d4 for manifestation. You rolled really high.
Hells yeah.
A voluminous black cloak comes out from behind Groth. You may cover Nero in it also, by the way. If you touch him, you reach out and touch him.
Absolutely.
So you reach out, touch
I
Nero.
do reach out.
The cloak wraps around him, and the both of you are completely invisible to Narzhul. He has to roll a will save to see you. So let me roll for him. It's a roll over 25, so that's not gonna happen. Roll 19. So both of you pretty much disappear from his sight. You can move away from him and basically sneak past him if you want, or you can attack him, but attacking him will reveal yourselves. He's looking around. He's like, I can still smell you, and I know where you're going. So escape from me is only temporary, chaos wizard. He opens his wings and he takes off, flies away from you.
Okay. I use my med pack and I put it on Groth. And I turn I turn it on.
Roll for healing.
I was about to use them.
Okay. I forgot what I got to roll. I think. Let me find. I have to roll.
I think it's like a 3d8, right?
Yeah, 3d8.
It's high. The thing is
very high.
This cloak is awesome.
You get 11 points back, and to heal the poison out of him.
So go ahead. So all right.
And to neutralize that poison out of him.
That's going to be the end of your portion of the thing. I imagine you guys are not going back into the freaking fairy circle, right?
No. We keep this cloak on and we walk through the woods cloaked.
Start heading towards the end. All right. So I'm going to cut you guys off right there. You can hang out and watch the rest of them. We're going to go to the other group who is on its way to the end, who is about to arrive at the end. And we'll play with them for the next hour. And then next week I'll unite both groups again. So if you want to take a quick 5-minute pee break, go ahead, and then we'll pick up where we left off. Okay, and we'll jump over to Vanillo and Koligar and Krill in that little group. And Tic Tac.
Be right back.
All right, so take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Let me pause this.
He's a fucking skeleton. You couldn't.
Koligar would have stayed there forever. I'm pretty sure Vanillo would too. So,
yeah, no, Koligar would have stayed there forever.
He just would have changed his clothes. So when he was there. So we pick up with the other group minus Suzura. She's not making it to. Oh, right, wait. Jonathan's not here. Hold on. Let me pause that.